I got one more story, and then we get to some boats, and it's another union story, another worker story. And this one is written by the Amazon workers themselves for popular resistance. And this was published on August 11th. Urgent appeal for unity and mass action against union busting. We've been talking about this.
Yep.
So here's a group of our friends, the Amazon workers in LA. This is from Reuters. They put this out. And again, this was written by Amazon workers, and I love showcasing the workers themselves, and I love hearing the voice of the people that are actually in the field and in the warehouses and in the trucks driving and that are actually working for Amazon. This is who we need to be talking to and hearing from. And we're going to be very soon. I'm going to talk more about that in a little bit. The national wave of organizing and militancy spearheaded by Starbucks workers and Amazon workers is the biggest upsurge in worker organizing since the 1930s and 40s. The organizing wave is spread to Trader Joe's, Chipotle, Apple, REI, and a growing list of chain stores and industries, like we just talked about. However, this uprising of workers, which holds the potential of not only saving the labor movement, but transforming it, is under life-threatening attack. We must unite in defense of these brave young workers that are the vanguard of this transformative workers' struggle. We propose these dates for coordinated mass actions across the country. September 5th, Labor Day. Organize a presence at Labor Day marches or organize your own, i.e. Amazon and Starbucks workers are planning to march in New York City, both to Bezos' house and to Howard Schultz's apartment. On Thursday, September 8th, they're planning a national virtual planning meeting for the days of coordinated mass actions. So everybody can dial in, and that'll be like it's probably not going to be Zoom because Zoom is hosted on Amazon web servers, but there will be a webinar for people to dial into. On Thursday, September 29th, there's National Coffee Day, which is often promoted by Starbucks. They want to create a direct action for Coffee Day. And then on October 1st, which is the 6-month anniversary of the Amazon Labor Union election victory, and International Coffee Day. These are some of the milestones that they want to organize for. The national wave of organizing and militancy spearheaded again by Starbucks workers and Amazon workers. I got that one. From their corporate boardrooms down to their worksite managers, Starbucks and Amazon are engaged in an outright war to crush the organizing wave. No surprise here. Puppies, what? Wait. No, I don't have kitties here. Squirrel. I thought somebody said puppies, and I was going to say kitty, but I don't have Warren Kitty over here for some reason. Anyway.
Yeah.
Starbucks is firing union organizers, closing stores, cutting workers' hours, and denying pro-union workers wage increases and benefits. Starbucks workers are fighting back. Starbucks Workers United is still winning union elections all over the country and flexing its muscles with walkouts and strikes. Woohoo! Shout out Starbucks United. Amazon is determined to overturn the historic April 1st Amazon labor union victory in New York City and crush the ALU. At the same time, new ALU chapters are forming around the country. The Amazon workers in North Carolina have formed Carolina Amazonians United for Solidarity and Empowerment cause and are getting stronger every day. Amazon workers everywhere, including Amazonians United and the RWDSU in Alabama, are coming together in spite of their different approaches to organizing. However, in order for these groundbreaking battles to defeat union busting, immensely greater forces must join together and strengthen them. Howard Schultz and Jeff Bezos are this year's poster boys for union busting, but efforts to crush the workers' uprising are by no means limited to Starbucks and Amazon. Wall Street and the U.S. capitalist class are fully behind this war to destroy a new workers' movement before it spreads further. Our response to this threat must be equal to the danger. It's going to require a level of mass solidarity and mass mobilization in defense of workers on the front line greater than anything we've ever seen in our lifetimes. Unified organizing and widespread mass solidarity is absolutely central to the continuation of this historic transformation of the working class movement. At stake is nothing less than the long-awaited and necessary evolution of of the working class movement from its present weak state to a more radical, militant, inclusive, and class-wide movement that is led by rank-and-file workers, is not dominated by business unionism, is not dependent on or subservient to the Democratic Party, and views all struggles as workers' struggles, including the fight against racism, access to abortion, the anti-war struggle, the struggle to stop climate disaster, and the struggle for LGBTQ 2S plus rights. That's a new one. I don't know what that 2S is, but I know all the other ones.
I don't either.
Okay, I just heard echo. What'd you just do different?
Nothing.
Okay. Also, is a vital part of the struggle against evictions and all community struggles. We talked about that recently. I've been helping somebody who's been struggling with eviction herself. Prioritizes the most oppressed workers, including migrant workers. Also, who wants to be part of a militant global workers movement and is strong enough to smash the threat of fascism. A growing section of the left is now engaged in varying levels of solidarity work with these critical worker struggles, but as of yet, the left's commitment to this struggle is alarmingly insufficient. While some of the organized labor movement are taking the need for solidarity against union busting seriously, unfortunately, most of the top leadership of the labor movement remain unmoved by this threat and have focused on electoral politics and reliance on the Democratic Party. This is not good, and it must change. Now's the time to intensify the pressure to compel that change. And there's a petition and a website that you can sign on to get involved. Again, I'll drop that in the chat now. Copy link URL. All right, so everybody can sign up and join. I've already registered my email address, of course, there. And solidarity with all these workers. Now, there is a little bit of an update to this story, which was sent to me tonight by a new friend. Let me just go grab that real quick. On Twitter, he tweeted it to me, and then I'll open up the article. But there was an article in World Socialist website published a couple days ago. Les Bones. What?
Don't get distracted.
No, okay.
Don't get distracted.
Hold on. I'm looking for the thing
You
right
can do
now.
it.
I'm looking for it. I'm here.
Right there.
I got it. But I saw the other thing, and I'm like, whoa, what's that? But okay.
That's why I said don't get distracted.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm just going to show you the headline here. We're not going to go through the whole article, but real quick. This is a concern. Amazon Labor Union suspends unionizing efforts in New York as Amazon continues its legal bid to overturn the election at JFK Warehouse. This was published 4 days ago in World Socialist website.
Yep.
Why? To focus on the lawsuit. Even though the NLRB has already held hearings and they'll make a decision within weeks. So remains to be seen what's going on here. WSWS condemns Amazon challenge of the vote and demands that the democratic will of Amazon workers be respected. And again, I have mixed feelings about World Socialist website. They've done some really good stuff. Also some stuff that I'm not crazy about. But here they're talking about that they are not doing very great since April 1st, and that they would support union. ALU announced that it would support unionization facilities in all these other locations, Albany and Campbellsville, and Chris pledged to give two workers at two locations whatever they need, and said they'd become formal chapters of the ALU. And again, we'll see what happens there also. And stay tuned here. But this was a really upsetting development to read today when I heard about this. But we're continuing to track and follow the story. So